Hey guys, welcome to the Loft. My name's Kazi, and I'll be your hostess, I guess, or whatever it's called. Make yourself feel comfy, grab some headphones, maybe some popcorn, whatever you'd like. So basically, the first episode is whatever you're listening to right now, and I'm basically gonna explain how it's all gonna be set up and what is there to expect from this podcast. So basically, I'm hoping to have a guest every single episode with different viewpoints, and it's not going to be anything scripted or anything like that. I'm kind of hoping for it to be more of a conversation where you guys can see different views of people or different life experiences. And I don't want people to think that we're here shitting on people or like calling anyone out, because I know some people may think that or take certain things personally. It's none of that. We just want positive vibes here. As corny as that sounds, but it's literally what it is. I basically got the idea to start this because I did have a YouTube channel back in the day in high school, and I did get really good feedback from people online that I didn't know, but for some reason I didn't get the best feedback from people I actually knew, which was really odd to me, that like people that barely even know you want you to succeed more than the ones that actually know you. But that's all in the past now. Finally grew the balls to start all over again, and hopefully this can turn into something more than what I think it is, if that makes sense. I'm hoping that it can kind of reach out to people and open up people's minds rather than like them just thinking the way they're used to. Do you know what I mean? I feel like even though I am one person, maybe one day I can be that one person to spark something in someone's mind that'll change the world. Because I don't think it would just take me. I'm doing my best, but there's a lot of things that I need to work on. So yeah, I should stop babbling on about that. But basically, I want it to be more lighthearted, but about serious topics. So not to like offend people or anything like that, as in lighthearted, but like shed light on important issues while not having such an intense conversation about it, or not being afraid to say what you really want to say about it, even if it may not be the popular opinion, but it is still your opinion, and I want you to share it. I want you to be open to come on here and say your piece, right? Sorry, I say a lot for some reason. It's like a transition word, I guess. There I go again. But anyways, yeah, hopefully it's just something that people can come on in here and it just makes them feel at home. It is kind of a homely feeling, and you guys will start seeing that once I have the visuals set up. I do have the backdrop with all my album art, and I have the like spot where it's gonna be and everything. Yeah, so I don't know. This episode's just basically gonna be me like rambling on and like what really inspired me to do this. It's gonna sound dumb as fuck, but I feel like nothing in particular did inspire me except for myself. And that's gonna sound conceited as fuck, but I promise it's not. It took me about all of middle school to start it. This like feeling of not being worth or worthy of anything started probably in grade 6. I don't know what it was, but for some reason I was like, in my mind, I just never felt adequate enough compared to the other girls or even other dudes. As in, like, when I say other dudes, I mean like most of them weren't the nicest to me, and that's totally fine. Not totally fine, but like I get it. It's middle school. Kids are gonna be kids. Kids are gonna be assholes. But that's how I went through it. Like all middle school, thinking like, oh, it'll get better once I hit high school. Like I'm just gonna be me. And like, if they don't like me, they won't like fuck it. I don't give a fuck what they think. And then I get into high school and it was just like, What the fuck? It's 10 times worse than I thought it would be. Yeah, and then anyone that went to high school with me knows I never went to any grad events. I never went to any parties. I went to one grad camp out, and it ended up with like the cops coming in like, I don't know how many, like 2 hours maybe, and I just ended up going home. Like it wasn't anything to be like, oh my God, I had so many memories in high school. I had one best friend who's still my best friend till this day. And then I had a group of friends who probably did not make the best choices in their lives. And it kind of also made me like, it's also one of the reasons why I kind of want this podcast to change people's minds about the things they do and like gang violence here in our town. But that'll be a whole different episode for sure. This is just like me explaining the reasons why I started this. I had really close friends that some may not be here anymore. And that's because of the decisions they made. And I guess like you come to terms with it at certain points in your life. And there's a lot of people I've had to like cut out of my life just simply because it was too much drama, or like they're always getting into something. Like it was really stressful. It really did fuck with my anxiety a lot too, because it was like one day everything's good and then the next day it's just like intense, like just intense bullshit. Like you never know if they're going to be okay or like how they're going to be the next day, and like that is stressful, I guess, but it is what it is, right? So then during my high school time, I went through a pretty shitty relationship. A lot of people know about it because it was all of high school. Not saying he was a shitty person, great person, so much love for him still. Probably the only person I'll never talk shit about that I've dated. But yeah, cool dude. Just the relationship was I feel like we were very mature for our times, and everyone around us was pretty mad, or not mad, I don't know how to explain it, but there was a lot of rumors because of it that are basically all false, but it is what it is. Still dealt with it all through then, and then like it was one of those things that really did make it hard for me to open up to people, because it was like I always thought like these rumors would make people think that like whatever I'm saying isn't true. Oh, like I don't know how to explain it. Like they would, in my mind, I'm like, they already have a preconceived notion of what I am and who I am. How am I going to change that? So I would try, but with the anxiety, it was so intense. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just would freeze up. I would get awkward. Like, I wouldn't know how to talk. I wouldn't know how to, like, I would literally shake. That's how insecure and like, no self-confidence I had. It was dumb. Now that I think about it, I'm like, damn, that was dumb as fuck. Like, I was stupid. But also, it is what it is. And I know a lot of other kids probably go through it too. And just want them to know, like, it does get better. Like, high school isn't the end all of all. I don't know. I just think people say things they don't understand, and they make fun of you for things they don't understand about you. So instead of trying to like figure it out, they want to like shit on you or pull you down and ruin your confidence because maybe they're lacking something. And who knows, maybe that's not true, but I don't know. That's just how I look at it, and that's how I've been trying to get over it. And maybe that's something that could help someone else change their view of themselves and realize they're not the problem. If someone's going to sit there talking shit about you, to you, or not even to you, like about you, and you honestly don't even understand why, like what you did to them. Because I'm not going to lie, I was so sweet. I was so nice. I will never accept the fact that I was a bitch in middle school, and like I deserved to be treated the way I was. I do forgive everyone that did treat me like shit. In fact, I'm friends with one person that did treat me not the greatest, and he's great. Like, I think people do mature in time and they do deserve to be forgiven, and you should never hold grudges. But also, if someone's telling you you've hurt them, I don't think you get to decide that you didn't, if that makes sense. Because you don't know what the person's going through. So what gives you the right and what gives you the position to come into their life and fuck it up for them even more? You don't know what their home life's like. You don't know the stuff they're going through, what conditions they might have. Like I just don't know. It just bothers me now that I think about it, that like when I was growing up, like no one really was like, hey, let me get to know this person. Let me figure out why they are the way they are. Do you know? A lot of people don't understand also that like when you do come from a very strict religious family and you're trying to adapt to a new country, and you're trying to, because most of you guys don't know, I was not born here. I was raised here, but I feel like no one took into consideration that my parents were not from here. They just moved here. They were immigrants. I'm an immigrant. It's a totally different life. It's a totally different aspect of how you handle things. I literally couldn't even talk to a dude. Not because of them. I just could not even talk to a guy. For some fucking reason, I had my first hug when I was probably in grade 9. And I thought I was like gonna pop out a baby. It was the dumbest thing ever. I don't know. It was so taboo growing up to talk to the opposite gender that like that's another thing that created so much of my awkwardness. And like, I know I don't owe any explanation. I just think it's so funny now to think about it, that like, I dead ass thought I was going to end up pregnant from a hug. It's stupid, but it happened. But yeah, I don't know. As stupid as I might sound right now, but it is what it is. And like, I take it so like lighthearted now, and I'm like pretty happy with how my life turned out. But I just wish people do realize the effect they have on people and what the everlasting effects it is. I know that mental health and illness is not much talked much in the quote unquote brown community, or not just is okay. Here's the thing: it's not just the brown community. I feel like it has been a touchy subject for a while, but it is more in the light now. But I know for a fact it took a while, and it took a lot of effort, and it took a lot of time. And to those people who put in that work, so many props to them, mad respect, because it's hard. Even me, when I wrote out the reason why I started this podcast, it was so hard for me to post. I literally sat there sweating buckets. It was the worst time ever. I was freaking out. I was shaking. I'm like, everyone's going to think I'm a dumbass. Like, it was stupid. I was just so nervous about posting it just because I was so scared of like what everyone else was going to think. Like, still to this day, you would like, even though I'm sitting here like talking to this mic in the loft, I just think about it like, now that it's posted, now that it got so much love and support, to people looking at it from outside in, they're going to be like, oh, that's what, you only got that many likes? Oh, what, your other posts get way more likes. Why would you put yourself out there like that? You have to realize it took me from grade 6, then getting diagnosed in grade 9 and 10 till now. I've been out of high school for 3 years. It took me that long to finally come out to to the vast majority, like to the majority of people, right? That took a lot of work, especially because I'm not for medication because I realize the side effects, but I do take this thing called 5-HTP 3 times a day, which it is a natural supplement. It's just serotonin and natural stuff found in your body, but it's not with any like everlasting side effects. So yeah, that is what I needed for the extra push. But I also do have like an immense amount of people now in my life that I fucking love to death. Like, I don't care like who you are, how many times I'll see you, how many times I'll hang out with you, who, like, if you're a guy, if you're a girl, like, it's all love from now on. Like, I lost the biggest thing in my life, and I'm not even gonna be behind the bush. I lost the biggest thing in my life about 3 to 4 months ago, and I'm finally like okay with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you couldn't go through the struggles. That's fine. If you thought I wasn't worth it, I'm not gonna sit here and beg for your worth. I'm not gonna be that girl anymore. I'm not gonna sit here and fight for something that clearly isn't there. And I feel like for me, that took a lot, because I have never, like, when it comes to people I let into my life, I don't let go. And it's because for some reason, when they leave, I can't comprehend why. Like, what did I do that made them leave? What was it that wasn't good enough? Why was I not worth it? But then this is the first time ever that I sat back and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I am worth it. I did everything and anything to keep this person in my life, and they chose to walk away day in and day out when I went through hell and back. And to you guys, you might think hell and, like, oh, it couldn't have been that bad. No, trust me, it was terrible. It was stupid. I was stupid. I wasted so much time. And I don't think any girl, I don't think even any guy should waste their time like that. I think until you love yourself first, there's no way you can love another being. Well, like, except for your, like, family. But I don't know. It's just crazy. But once I lost that, I found who I was. I found so much confidence in myself, because it's like you lost someone that loved you. I didn't lose anything. I still have myself. I still love myself now. You couldn't love me, so I had to do it myself. And I guess, who knows, that's probably maybe that's what it takes for some people, right? Like, I'm not saying that's what it takes for everyone, but I guess that's what it took for me. And yeah, if someone doesn't see your worth, doesn't mean you don't have any. It just means someone's taking you for granted. Someone loves the idea of having you, but they don't actually love you. I don't know. Some deep shit. Just kidding. Yeah. So I guess from that, sorry, I just go on these random tangents and I forget where I'm at. Try fixing that. So yeah, no, I lost someone about 3 to 4 months ago, and then I realized the people I had around me were fucking amazing. Like, holy fuck, I did not give them the same appreciation I have for them now. Back then, it's not even like deniable how much love I have for them. I will like do anything and everything for the people I have in my life right now. Like I said, male, female, whatever. I'm not going to assume your gender. Just kidding. But no, not just kidding. I'm not going to assume, like, whatever you go by. I just love them to death. I'm so happy around them. I've met amazing people. Amazing. Even the people I had before, amazing. People I've met now, so much support, so much love. They're the ones that were like, do it, like, do this podcast, get it off your chest. Like, you've never, like, they know I've never opened up before. They know I've never been able to come up and, like, be honest. Not be honest, I'm a pretty upfront person, but just have everything out there. I've always been an open book, but I feel like with anxiety, I was never able to turn the pages. I don't know if that makes sense. Sounds like something off of Instagram. It probably was. I'm always on there. But yeah, I don't know. I want to be able to, let people know that no matter what it is you're going through, no matter who it may be tearing you down constantly, you should never settle. You should never allow someone to treat you like you're no one. If they're going to treat you like that, then I know it's hard to leave. So I'm not going to be like, get up and pack your bags and get the fuck out. But I feel like with saying that, you should get the fuck up and go and leave. I know it sounds dumb, but like, it is what it is. Like, you're gonna get that, like, fuck, what am I doing? You're gonna get that wake up call. You're gonna get that hit with reality. And that's life. You're young. Whoever, like, I don't know how old some of you are, but I'm guessing around my age. You guys are young. Like, you don't have to settle. You don't have to force someone to love you. You don't have to have someone, like, beg for someone to see your worth, you know? And sometimes the person causing you the most hurt is the person you love the most. And that's why it's so hard for you to differentiate. Sorry, I'm ESL as fuck. My English can't pronounce shit to save my life. Differentiate between emotional and rational. Okay? So when you're thinking rational, you're thinking with your mind. But when you're thinking emotional, you're thinking with your heart. And even when your heart takes over, your mind starts getting confused. Do you see what I mean? You gotta think like, yeah, I fucking love this person. I would go through hell and back for them, thick and thin, but they wouldn't do the same for me. So if I walk out, I'm not losing anything. I'm not losing a dude or a girl that loves me. They're the ones that lost. They just lost a girl or a guy or whatever that loved the shit out of them, you know? And I've come to terms with that. It's fine. Like, it is what it is. And then you, like I said, you have a group of people, you have support, and they will, like, literally come to your house, drag you the fuck out of bed and, like, get you doing things. I honestly would not be able to do anything that I'm doing now without them. I got my career set because of them. They pushed me to, like, hey, get out there. You can't be doing whatever, like, I was a server, I was an expo. You can't be doing that for the rest of your life. And yeah, it's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. But when I was in such a dark place, I was like, fuck, where am I going? What am I doing? How is this all that I have? Right after I started this motion in my life that, hey, this is not how it's going to be. You're going to get your ass up. You're going to go do whatever the fuck you want. You're going to be freer than you've ever been. Shout out to Black for that line. And if you guys don't know who that is, you guys probably think it's Six Lack. It's Black. But anyways, yeah, you're just going to be freer than you've ever been. And you're not going to be held back. And you're going to go out there. You're going to get the fucking career you've always wanted. You're going to kill it. You're going to make the money you've always wanted. You're not going to have no one tell you you're not here. You would not be here because of me. No, you're going to make it because of you. You're going to sit up on your fucking throne smelling like Chanel No. 5, and you're going to be like, I fucking did it. I killed it. It was all because of me. I had no man or no woman tell me that I wouldn't be here because of them, that I didn't get these opportunities because of them. No, because you did it your fucking self, and that's what's going to make you proud. It's going to make the people around you proud. And honestly, that's the best fucking feeling ever. Like, holy fuck. Like, I'm just like, so like, if you guys could see my smile, you would know how fucking big it is. This is so corny, but it's true. Yeah, just surround yourself with great people, help you out of all your ruts, take you out, meet new people, have your fun, do you. And if someone comes along that you think is worth wasting your time, I'm going to say wasting your time because it always ends up being a waste, unless it's on yourself. Don't focus on no one. At the end of the day, you're going to help build their careers. You're going to end up doing everything for them to have a better life, and they're going to leave you for that life. They're going to leave you for that career you helped them. Not help them with, they're going to leave you for the dream you helped build. Do you know? If that makes sense? But maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just going on. But yeah, just focus on yourself. You guys are so young. We are so young. I act like I'm like some 40-year-old auntie who's like flying around in her fur coats or something. No, we're young. Just if it happens, it happens. You meet someone. Building friendships is all that you should be doing at this point, I feel like. Yeah, because never choose a person over your career. Never, ever, ever, ever. Your career's not gonna, another thing from Instagram, good old Instagram, your career's not gonna wake up one day and roll over and leave you. So, these dudes be doing that though. Okay, girls do that too, not gonna lie. But it is what it is, right? Oh well. Okay, no, that made me sound so like petty and like, no, I got distracted. But yeah, so just focus on you. Honestly, you are the best investment you have. And it costs you no money. It'll cost you some time, but at the end of the day, who's winning? You, right? So why wouldn't you want that? Just surround yourself with great people. I'm so thankful for all the love and support I've gotten since I posted my stuff. It's crazy. I've had DMs, not like, oh, I had all these dudes slide in my DMs. There's barely any dudes. Not that I have to like mention it or anything, but just so many like girls and like guys just saying how much this might help them. And like, it honestly like puts a smile on my face, puts a little smile on my heart. The dumbest accent I've ever done. But yeah, it's things like that just, I don't know, it just feels great for some reason. And like, even though it's not a lot of people, to me, it's enough. I have everything I want right now. And even the amount of support I have right now coming from you guys is more than I could ask for. If I could have even one person listen to my podcast and like learn something from it, or like want to throw their input in, or like ask any questions, or like want to be involved, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, if you want to be on my podcast, hit me with a DM, hit me with an email. It's all linked up. You got some sick views, come through. Literally, come through. I have a spot. I have an extra mic for a reason. The episode I actually filmed already was with a guest, and that'll be posted up later, hopefully. I just thought it'd be better for me to come on here and like throw it all out there for the first episode rather than like just slap you guys with some intense topics. Yeah. If you want something on this podcast, just let me know. hit me with a DM, hit me with an email. You guys are more than welcome to come through, but also remember that I have to see what works and what doesn't. So like, if you're a serial killer, stay where you at. But yeah, no, you guys get what I mean. Like, I don't want to die anymore. No, I'm kidding. That was a stupid joke. But yeah, I just want this to be super interactive. I want to be able to answer your guys' questions, even though I'm probably not that interesting. I'm pretty boring. But like, if you want my guests to answer questions, if there's certain topics you guys want, 100% more than welcome. I will have it on here. I will have this up every Sunday at 7 p.m. If you guys think that's a bad timing, a bad day, you guys tell me what day you want to hear it. Tell me what time you want to hear it. It'll be up and ready to go. I literally don't give a fuck. I just want whatever you guys want to hear. Also, if you're on here and you get a spot, not saying that it's like hard to get a spot, it's not. But if you do want a spot, I want to know your actual opinions. I want to know your actual views. I want to know what you think about mental illness. I want to know what you think about pop culture. If you want to talk about Bryson Tiller's new album coming out June 25th, let me know. We'll fucking talk about it. If you want to talk about male rompers, we'll talk about it. If you want to talk about politics, religion, is there a God? Is there no God? We'll talk about it. If you want to talk about gay rights, that's another huge thing that I'm so for and I want to talk about, and I want to get people on here and have their views and everything, and get that going. This isn't going to be the end all of things, but if you want to talk about sex, love, relationships, the nitty gritty of anything, like, we'll talk about it. The stuff you're afraid to talk about, come on here and we will talk about it. I'm pretty open, so pretty open to like ideas and stuff and what you guys have to say, and it'll be a good conversation. It'll just be, it'll be chill. Trust me. Like, it's not, I just want everyone who has anything to say it. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to not end your life, but like leave this earth without changing someone's life. And if I could do that to just one person, like I said, it would mean the world to me. And I'm not saying I'm this great person that's going to do that. But like I said, maybe something I say or something someone hears from this is what's going to switch up their minds and be like, hey, this is what we need to do. This is how we're going to fix shit. Yeah. I don't know. I just hope this goes the way I plan. If you have made it this far listening, that's sick. I don't know why, because I've just been rambling on, but thank you. Thank you so fucking much. But if you haven't, then you're not listening to this right now. But yeah, I want to have this setup where this is going to sound so dumb, but if you're of legal age and you come on here, I will give you a shot before the podcast per episode. And then there's going to be 3 segments. And now that I think saying this out loud sounds dumb, but it'll make it fun, hopefully. So yeah, you'll get a shot before the podcast starts. You'll get 3 shots throughout per segment, because there's going to be 3 segments per episode. And then you'll get a shot at the end, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how y'all doing after. And this is not me promoting drinking. It's just, I know a lot of people been talking to me about them, because I already have a few guests lined up, and they've been talking about their nerves. And I'm like, you know what? I got you. But you got to be of age. If you're not of age, you're not getting none of that. Because I'm not here getting arrested, and not arrested, but like throwing charges on your mama, come after me and slap the shit out of me. I'm not here for it. Chasing me with a chapel. But yeah, thanks for listening. If you've been listening, we'll be up I'll be having this up every Sunday at 7 o'clock, and I'm hoping that I can do this like a weekly thing, and hopefully I can have a new guest every single week. If not, then you'll just have to be stuck with my boring ass voice. But then it is what it is, and then you don't have to watch it. And if I if I offend you, if you think I'm throwing shade at you or personally, basically if I offend you, then I offend you. I don't know. My bad. I'm not gonna change my opinion. I'm not gonna not saying I'm not gonna change my opinion, because everyone's opinions evolve. But if I offend you and you think I'm talking about you specifically, I'm not. Because I don't give a fuck. Just want to put that out there, because I know there might be some backlash for the things I say. But I'm never going to name drop. I'm never going to do none of that. I'm just going to talk to you guys about my experiences and the things I've been going through. Like I said, it's in my post, this is like a recovery. It's not just something that I'm doing like I pulled this out of my ass one day. No, like this is something I've wanted to do for a while, and I did have people holding me back, and now I don't. So it is how I wanted, and I hope it goes the way I wanted, and I hope it's something that you guys end up listening to, even though I'm hoping this stays under 30 minutes, because I know some of you guys are going to get fucking annoyed. But if it isn't, it isn't. I'll try editing so it's only 30 to 45 minutes, because I think an hour is pushing it. But yeah. My goal is to have Black on here one day, which I doubt it's going to happen. But I'll take Chance the Rapper if I have to. Or Bryson Tiller. But, yeah. So I don't have an outro yet, because it's my first episode. If you guys know a slick outro that's not too cheesy and corny like me, let me know. But this is me signing off. Hope you guys have a great day and night, whatever, and keep doing you. Remember, just focus on you. Do your thing. Don't ever rely on anyone. It'll take time, but you'll be Gucci. Gucci. You'll be good. All right. Bye, guys.